on yesterday's terrorist act. Yes, it was a terrorist act. We live in a different world. But rather than rise to the occasion, this morning the words come from the White House. The terrorists came into our country through what is called the Diversity Visa Lottery Program, a Chuck Schumer beauty. I want merit-based immigration. And on the morning when people are mourning of their lost loved ones, rather than bringing the country together, there's a politicizing.
I think the American people expect us to mourn and to honor them and to have a moment of silence. But I believe that the American people demand and should, and those families who are now mourning, that we should be sensible. Mr. Speaker, we should not ever put on the floor of the House the deregulation of silencers. Can you imagine how many more would have died if the man, the perpetrator that had 10 guns, had a silencer? We have to confront domestic terrorism.
Taking away from the conspiracy charge against Manafort, taking away from the conspicuous collusion with Russians that George Papadopoulos has indicated, oh, he's worrying about him lying, but I'm worrying about him telling the truth, and he is. They wanted dirty stuff on the opponent. They wanted to work with Russia, they wanted to work with Putin, and they wanted to conspire against the United States of America.
Gentlelady's time's expired.
As the misunderstanding or the devastating comments of his chief of staff about the Civil War, and NFL players being called
Gentlelady's time's expired.
In a prison, Mr. Speaker. I am fed up with dividing this nation. We're going down the wrong direction, and I'm not going to accept it.
Gentlelady's time's expired.
I'm taking a knee with all of those who believe in justice.